3 bedrooms, 1 level with a great meadow view and gorgeous Saddle Lake Farms. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty. Call on Colleen.
This is the Weather Extreme video for Wednesday afternoon, the 30th day of September. James Spann here. Hey, you know what that means? Tomorrow is the first day of October. I think it's my very favorite month of the year. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots. Well, that's why it's so gorgeous this time of the year often. That's our Decatur Skycam overlooking the Tennessee River up in North Alabama, a cloudless sky. How'd you like to be up there, Mount Cheahaw? Are we starting to see a little color in the hillsides there? Yeah, their leaves up there typically peak around the first week of November and pretty much statewide, but that's gorgeous. Coming from the top of the restaurant there at Cheahaw State Park, the elevation 2,407 feet at the peak. And how about a look at the north end zone of Bryant-Denny Stadium on the campus of the University of Alabama. Great football weather, too. Here's a water vapor satellite shot, and you can see it's a trough, ridge trough. We're watching the trough out west. That'll be an interesting feature in that it's going to bring some mountain snow and ultimately maybe some severe weather out there to areas west of the state. Look at contours this afternoon, cool in the east, and a tongue of warmer air moving up into the western high plains. You can see some temperatures in excess of 85 up into southwestern Kansas, and again, colder air spilling in behind that storm. And obviously, we've got a pretty vigorous-looking system out there, and that's going to be one to watch. In fact, with that, we've got winter storm watches and warnings up for parts of Wyoming. Winter weather advisories all up and down the Rockies out through there. Wind advisories for parts of the Plain States in advance of that. And, yeah, maybe some severe weather later today or tonight. Parts of Kansas and Nebraska, there's a slight risk there. Tomorrow, Thursday, a slight risk from Dallas-Fort Worth, Shreveport, and Vicksburg up to St. Louis. The highest probabilities are centered really over the state of Arkansas, and could be a pretty robust event. The main threat would seem to be from damaging straight-line winds, although a tornado or two certainly possible. And then Friday, day 3, no formal risk here, but there were low-end 5% probabilities over much of Alabama. So we'll be watching for some risk of strong storms on Friday, but we don't expect a major severe weather problem. Rain for the next 5 days, about 1 inch if this is right, and almost all of that would be on Friday. This map is valid through Monday morning of next week at 7 o'clock. In the tropics, you know the deal. Nothing happening out there. So here's the 12Z GFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And there's your strong negative tilt shortwave coming out of the Rockies. And you see a deal like that, yeah, there's usually some risk of severe weather out there. There's the surface low that's northwest of Des Moines with a trailing front. And again, it would seem like the prime severe weather risk would be from roughly Dallas up to Little Rock and St. Louis. So everybody in there will have to watch that tomorrow. We stay dry. Beautiful day tomorrow. Start the day around 50, wind up in the upper 70s. Friday, showers and storms come on through here. The surface low is still well to the north, and again, I don't think it rains in terms of the length, maybe 1 to 2 hours. Probably midday, there should be some thunder and lightning, but the good news, it should be a fairly narrow line. It should kick out late Friday, and I think the rain will be gone in time for the high school football games Friday night. Saturday, starting off the weekend, looks good. Sunny, nice breeze out of the north, cool air advection, highs probably low 70s. And Sunday, great. Start the day off in the mid to upper 40s, highs in the 70s, but not too far away. Raining, a pretty good rain event setting up there in North Texas over toward Texarkana. Monday of next week, the moisture return remains west of the state, so it looks like we'll stay dry. We'll call it partly sunny. And then Tuesday, interesting battle going on here between ridging to the southeast and a trough. Again, the main axis of rain Tuesday still looks to be a bit west of here. And there's Wednesday. You can see the deal. We got a 588 ridge on the Gulf Coast and this strong trough off to the west. And somebody could see some heavy rain in a pattern like that with a stalled surface boundary. That could be very wet for Little Rock, Memphis, and Nashville. And if this is right, the heaviest rain would be north of here, but it's going to be hard to say exactly where that axis will be this far in advance, but just potential in there for some rain here by the middle of next week. End of the month, this is October 16th, and the model in pretty good agreement on high amplitude, but, the details we don't know at this point, but you can see the trough ridge trough. And that would suggest a nice cool air advection, snow for New England. Did that sound good as we get deeper into the cold weather season? That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.